The Daytona 500 2025 winning car, William Byron's 24 Exalta, is in the museum at the Daytona Speedway Hall of Fame, right across the street, right in front of the Daytona International Speedway. They brought the car in here just a few minutes ago. Look at that. He has won the Daytona back-to-back. Only 4 other drivers in the NASCAR history have won the Daytona 500 back-to-back. And William Byron did it on that last lap move when Denny Hamlin and the others crashed up front. It was Cole Custer making a move, and Denny Hamlin got spun, and everybody, it just went crazy. William Byron was able to slip to the outside and run to the checkered flag, and now the car is going to sit here for another year like his car last year did. They just got that car back over the weekend. He's got his name engraved twice now on the Harley J. Earl Trophy. All of the confetti still on the car, all of the scuff marks, and everybody's been in here to kind of get a look at it as they brought it in. That is the hallmark of winning the Daytona 500 and being a Daytona 500 champion is you lose your car for a year. When you lose your car for a year, well, you know you did something good, because there it is right there here in the Hall of Fame Museum across in front of Daytona International Speedway. And this place is cool. If you haven't ever been in here, let's just take a walk around. From this Paul Newman display with his Z car and this, whatever it is, I can't quite tell, to NASCAR cars, to drag racing cars, to old beach racing cars, the Hudson Hornet there, the fabulous Hudson Hornet. I mean, just take a look around. There's even a boat. That is neat. Those big old boats, an old, not sure what that is without looking at the sign. But man, just taking a look around back at the Hudson Hornet, and we're taking a spin around and looking at that big wall of pictures up there of all of those great old race car drivers, and the Richard Petty car, line of cars, and then a representation of the high banks of Daytona. I'm not sure the drag car needs to be up there. Some of these cars wouldn't necessarily work on Daytona. The old beach-looking car, sprint car, Indy car probably there. The fun thing is to come in and read the signs and learn about these cars. And you know, Dale Earnhardt up on the 31-degree high bank of Daytona. Just an incredible visual effect right there with all the cars up on there. And you just kind of keep walking through and looking at everything. And there's a lot for the eye to take in. They got a new sim exhibit. I was very interested in that. It's not open yet. It said it'll open in a few weeks. I will be back. Check that out. So that's about a $60,000 sim rig in there. So that is pretty dang neat. You can see engines. You can see Hall of Fame displays about people who were instrumental in the world of motorsports. There's a lot of NASCAR. There's a lot of IndyCar. There's a lot of sports car racing, IMSA, and a lot of different aspects of racing. This is the Motorsports Hall of Fame at the Daytona International Speedway. The old helmets from different drivers in different eras, and suits that people wore, an old Daytona 500 leather jacket, some IndyCar displayed open wheel type fire suits. You know, just go back through the ages, and of course it wouldn't be complete here without the old representation of what a gas station looked like in Daytona back in the day on the beach, with all the mementos that sort of led to that. Look, there's the old beach course on the wall there. We were very familiar with that this week. The old flagman statue, and then the Stanley Steamer car. Yes, that's the Stanley Steamer right there. Of course, there's William Byron from his 2024 win. He'll get another picture on this great wall of champions of the Daytona 500 champion wall. You got Richard Petty, Bobby Allison, Carol Yarborough, Bill Elliott, Jeff Bodine, Dale Jarrett, Davey Allison. Look at all of these names. Ward Burton, Michael Waltrip. Just all kinds of names. Here it is over here on the far end. Dale Earnhardt, 1998, 20 years of trying. It's just a great wall to look at, and William Byron did it 2 years in a row. If you come to this museum, these are kind of things you'll see. This museum is just really cool, but stuff like this is why I like to check in here every year to see that winning car and to see these names.